Hi. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to The Realest to Ever Do It. Welcome back to reality and what is real and what be happening in real life. Welcome back. I have not made a video in I don't know how long. I have been experiencing life. And I'm over here amongst the palm trees, as you can see. You see them. And I'm very grateful for my life, and I'm sitting here and I was about to go skating, but the park that I come over to, they decided that they wanted to redo the cement for the track. So I guess I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna record a video, because the last video I uploaded, I think I was channeling, and one second. So I didn't plan on making a video. I would have at least did my hair. Y'all see the new color? I would have at least did my hair, but this morning, girl, last night I went out to happy hour with my friend and we had such a good time. And this morning I woke up to be a mom because, baby, I do all of it. I'm a pretty girl. I'm a bad girl. I'm gonna go out with my friends, girl, and I'm gonna go out with my kids, girl. I'm gonna get my kids up in the morning, girl, get them where they gotta go, girl. And this morning I had to slug it back, put a hat on. I ain't even got a bra on. I prefer no bra anyway, but the last video that I made, I was channeling, and I am really trying to learn how to channel a collective consciousness. I could feel that I'm tapped into the consciousness. However, there's more practice that needs to happen, and I have not been practicing. And I don't mind practicing on the internet, right? Like, I don't mind showing up, and I don't mind being seen trying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might look crazy to some people who view it. It might inspire some people who view it. It might, whatever. It's going to have all the reactions, but that's just a part of my journey. It's a part of my life. And I love it here. I love the fact that I allow myself to ebb and flow through all the different seasons that I go through, that I grow through. I'm extremely powerful, and I'm learning how to use all of this power that I have. And so that's what that is, and I have always tried to, like, well, what should I make my YouTube channel? Should I make it this, or should I make it that? Or did I do this, or should I do that? And it's just like, I am constantly always trying to put myself in a box, and I don't belong in a box. I'm everything. I'm literally everything. I'm all of it. I cannot put myself in a box. So eventually there will be all types of fucking vlogs on here. You know what I mean? And it's just it's a diary. It's a digital diary of my journey and the legacy that I'm leaving behind, and the life that I'm truly living and existing in. So today is June 19th. Juneteenth! Okay, Juneteenth. I think we cooking out this weekend. But today is June 19th, and I am having a motherfucking astronomical month. Like, it has been so crazy. Listen, bro, I have literally evolved into myself more than I could have ever imagined. Like, I didn't know that I could get this close to myself. I did not know that it would feel this good to be with myself, and to be aware of myself and in my body, and feel safe in my body, and feel proud in my body, and feel alive. Like, I didn't know it was possible, but my work has not been in vain. Like, all the time that I have spent in solitude, in isolation, in hermit mode, doing the deep inner work that so many people refuse to do and then try to project on you. The lack of self-awareness. It's not, and at the end of the day, right, like, everybody doesn't have to be self-aware, and that's cool. Just stay the fuck away from me. And I just realized, and I can live now and see that none of it was in vain. None of it. And most of the time I can't even explain my process and what I'm experiencing, because I don't even have language for it. I was on the phone with my friend yesterday, and she called me to check on me. She called me to fucking check on me. And that is so new for me. That's so new for me. But before I received that call yesterday, I was literally on my balcony talking to God, like, God, I am so open to receiving love. The very thing that I am so easy to give, there are still levels to receiving it, and especially in such a big capacity, and like letting people love you. has definitely been a journey in itself for me. But I literally had said, I opened up my heart. I was crying and everything. Like, God, I opened my heart up to receive love. And yesterday, I literally received so much love. I received so much love, and it was so effortless. It was so natural. It didn't feel, I had to remember that I prayed for that, you know? So it's just like, yesterday she called me and she was like, I just want to give you a hug. Like, you know, my girl, like, you know, she lives so far away from me, and she's like, I just want to give you a hug. I wanted to call you and check on my girl, see how she doing. Like, you know, just pouring into me. And I was just so grateful for that. But in that conversation, I was telling her, like, girl, I'm literally going through a death and a rebirth. I literally thought that I did all this already. I have died 100 fucking times and came alive again. Like, I've done this already, and here I am again. And this is like, I feel like the easiest but deepest death and rebirth that I have experienced yet. And I know I'm not by myself. I have this thing where, should I say this on the camera? I mean, it's the truth. I feel like older Caucasian women look at me and they be looking at me like, who the fuck she thinks she is? Because I got some motherfucking audacity. And they be mad. They be intimidated by that instead of having that audacity themselves. You know, y'all are older than me. You would think that, like, you know. And that's another thing that I'm going to talk about. I'm so tired of older white women projecting on me. And that has been something that I can't ignore no more. Like, it's just like, why the fuck do these older ladies be having so much beef with me? Like, what is the actual issue? And this is in my real life every day. Like, chill, sister. I like everybody. I love everybody. I want to be cool with everybody. Why the fuck y'all be trying to start shit with me? But anywho, yeah, so I was talking to Hannah yesterday, and I was just explaining to her, like, girl, I am so grateful. Like, I'm in such a great place in my life, but baby, these old identities have shedded. They shedding. They gone. And who I am today is like, hi, girl. Like, oh, hey, girl. Hey, you know, and it's just like that. But while it is, I'm emerging into my truest self, it is still painful, right? Like, everything in life is hard. So it's just like, I choose the battle of self-development hard, okay? Like, I'm not living the struggle hustle life. That's behind me. You know, and I don't know if I've talked about that on my YouTube, but I have definitely talked about it on my motherfucking TikTok, okay? I am so done with the hustle culture. I don't hustle, and I don't rush, and I don't force nothing. I literally just let shit be what it is. Like, I allow life to show me what life is, and I participate in life. I see what is in front of me, and I'll be like, what am I going to do with this? Nothing is personal. You know, it's just like, I have a mission. I am on a mission of creating peace in my life. And I have created that peace, and it feels very good to be here. And I'm not letting nobody fuck that up. I don't give a fuck how much I loved you. I don't care how much you love me. I don't care none of that. I don't care about none of that. If you're bringing chaos to my life, I have nothing for you. And chaos is even little fucking gossip about I don't want none of that. I don't want you coming into my aura, in my orbit, trying to fucking dim my light, throwing shade, doing this, doing that, projecting your fucking issues on me and what you got going on, and then you see me and now you got issues with me and you think it's me and I'm the problem and all this shit. And it's just like, no, bitch, take some motherfucking accountability and get the fuck away from me. Okay? That's how I feel. And that's just what it is, you know. And I have been going through this purification of my heart. That butterfly is so fucking beautiful. A yellow and black butterfly is flying over here. Every time I'm recording, butterflies just, or I'm on the phone, or I'm driving. Like, butterflies, me and butterflies, we go together real bad. Real bad. You know, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying, but nonetheless, I wanted to come back on YouTube to show my face, to show my aura, to give my love, to give my energy to those who will see this video and who need a little pick me up, need a little card chat, need a little bit, listen to somebody else's fucking life, listen, you know, because, you know, guys, like, we are not in this by ourselves, you know. And if you are spiritual like me, you are able to recognize that we are literally somewhere new. Like, life is not the same. And we can feel that shit. You know, you feel the shift. You know, we are new earth. You know, we are on the new earth. And it is so loud. because you can see clearly the people who are fucking stuck, the people who are in that limbo, like trying to fucking grasp their ass out the matrix. And then those of us who are just like, yeah, we're happy, we're here, we're thriving. Like, we've been doing the inner work. We've been on this journey for years. Like, we've been here and we've been waiting for this time in life. Like, we've been waiting for this time in life to soar and be free, say what the fuck we want to say, do what we want to do, move how we want to move. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. I'm no longer a part of hustle culture. It got to a point where it's like I'm sitting here trying to force and work on things and put things into the world and do all these things, and God's just like, no, it's not time. I didn't tell you to do that. And every opportunity is not my opportunity that I have sent to you. And I'm learning to be able to differentiate a God opportunity and a worldly opportunity, because they got the same surface level look, but you start to discern like, oh shit, this is not for me. So that's just where I'm at. I'm flowing, I'm chilling, I'm letting it be easy, I'm letting life meet me, I'm letting life be easy, I'm letting life be good, because it deserves to be good. I've gone through way too much shit to sit here and be in that. Like, no, baby, we went through that. We got the work out of it. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for the lessons. And I'm moving on. I have moved on, quite literally. That's why my energy is so like, because I have all my energy to myself now. There's nobody sucking me fucking dry of my energy force and my life force and bringing issues into my life. I have literally created such a beautiful fortress that I'm so grateful for, and I could not have done without God. God has protected me through so many things, seen and unseen, heard and unheard. I'm intuitive AF, and so I've gotten a little bit of insight on the dirty work that has been going on behind the scenes, but I don't even know the half. And I don't need to know the half. I just need to know that God done got me out of it and got me able to overcome it and to move forward into what he has called for me in my life, right? Like a real life healer, for real, right? Real life, laying hands on people, healing people, right? Real life channeling, source, consciousness, real life vessel in real life, right? So I don't have time to be sitting here distracted by things that just don't matter. And if it ain't my children, if it is not my husband, if it is not God, if it is not my writing, if it is not me using my voice, it doesn't fucking matter. And it is literally such a distraction. 1, 2, 3, fucking 4 when I said that. Okay, because there's something about 1, 2, 3, 4 in this collective as well that we're going to figure out. I'm going to figure it out, and y'all going to watch me figure it out. Y'all going to watch me figure out what it is that I'm truly here for. Because I know what I am here for, and I am now on those that training ground to make sure that I do everything that I need to do to get to where I gotta go. And I just rolled my windows up because I have PTSD from random men in the world. PTS fucking D, and we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, be on the lookout for my podcast, and let me tell y'all about that shit. So my podcast is called Affluent Thoughts. Okay, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all no more about that. Discerning, right? Because you gotta realize the videos that I put out into the world, people can pretend that they're not watching me or that they don't see me, but they watch everything. And that goes for you too. If you decide to put things into the world, you got to understand that the people that hate you the most, they're going to be stalking you the most. They're going to be eating up everything you post and trying to take it personal. They're like trying to listen or trying to look for what you could be talking about with them. And it's like, no, baby, I don't even have no beef. So you doing this by yourself. I don't have no beef with nobody. But here I am always in some motherfucking beef. I don't even have no beef. I don't have no motherfucking beef. So why do I have so many stalkers? Why do I have so many people watching me? Why do I have so many people? Keep watching though. Maybe you'll learn some. Maybe you will fucking learn something. I don't know. But nonetheless, I have been, so since being able to speak up for myself, I be saying a lot of shit that is, I feel like, more towards like the world and like the issues and the problems. And I am in real time, right? So this is another part of showing up and being seen in my evolution, right? It's not always perfect, and it's not always like, I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. I just have the balls to show up in that, right? And so many people don't. So I'm proud of myself for showing up and being able to be ridiculed and persecuted and judged and all the things, right? Like, it's a part of it. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. Jesus didn't give a damn, did he? He still did what he needed to do. So I am genuinely loving light, right? And I really love shining my light in the world. I love sharing love in the world. I love being an example of love. I love being an example of positivity and optimism. And I feel like I used to just wear that hat all the time. And now it's like I take that bitch off when I need to take it off and put the other motherfucker on, right? I let them live in tandem, because yes, I absolutely love shining light, and I absolutely love being light and being love, but I also do not have a problem putting you in your fucking place. I just don't. I don't have a problem doing that. And I don't like to have to put people or places, environments, entities in their place. So I feel like I used to refrain from it and not do it at all. So now I'm just trying to like level out the playing field. Like, all right, there's a time and there's a place, right? Like, there's boundaries now on this love, because I got a lot to give. I really truly do. And I always have overgiving. And I don't even call it overgiving, because I don't think it's overgiving. I feel like I don't mind giving. I don't mind being on the phone with you for hours, talking you through your issues and your problems and your drama. I don't mind listening on the phone to you crying, lost, confused, stuck. I don't mind that. That's love. That's real love, you know? And I'm never going to change my heart because people are unappreciative. I just learned to have boundaries. And I also learned not to give a fuck about people who don't like my boundaries. You don't have to like them. They're literally it's a blockade to keep people who don't like them away from me. If you don't like how I move, you don't like how I talk, that is not my fucking problem. I'm supposed to change? I'm supposed to change who I am to make you more comfortable? Shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut up. And go find some business or something. Stop trying to police me. Stop trying to change me. Stop trying to tell me that I'm doing too much, or that I'm this, or I think I'm this, or I'm that. Yeah, I do exactly know who the fuck I am. I am who I am. And I don't even be tooting my horn. I don't be doing none of that. But it's like when I have to defend myself, and I don't even have to defend myself, but when I'm speaking up for myself, it's just like, yeah, since everybody wants to talk about it, let's talk about it. Yeah, I do think I'm that bitch. I do. I absolutely do. Yeah. That's a no-brainer. I do. And I have every right to. Every right. If you look at my track record, you would feel the same way. You'd be like, damn, girl, you did all that? You went through all that? And you still right here shining with your your brown liner and your orange hair and the sun just hitting you? Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, okay, 18 minutes of yapping. Yeah, so I think I'm done. YouTube is, I'm channeling in real time. So if you have any pointers on how to help me reach my collective of people, I would really appreciate that. And that's really all that I have. That's really all that I have. Just came to show my face. Have the day you deserve. Have the day you deserve.